Alrighty. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope y'all doing well. Today, as we can kind of see, why did it go black? What happened? Okay, we're back. Everything's fine. Okay. Like I was saying, as we can kind of see, back with more F1. 22, because that's all I have, but yeah. Um, gonna be continuing with the career. And if I remember correctly, I just joined the actual, like, F1 part of it. And, of course, I had to join fucking Red Bull with Max Verstappen. Like, who wouldn't want to do that, you know? Like, um, did I set these? I feel like I should have set. I can't remember if I did, but I think I set these to automatic. I can't remember though. Max Verstappen is technically leading. Don't have any rivals, okay. And we're last. Alright, cool. How do I see? How do I see if these are automatic or not? Because, like, I don't understand these yet, so I don't want to do it. I guess let's just advance time then. Stop advancing. Those are still pending. I don't have any funds. I have 50,000. Okay. And I need 230,000 for the lowest one. Okay. So we need to do a race, really, first. Yeah. I guess just continue advancing time, really.
Our new parts have completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
Sweet. Let's go to the car reveal. Why not? Oh my god, it's beautiful. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Messages. What do we got? What do we got? We're confident that the car will be competitive from the start of the season, so we expect you to be racing near the front of the field. I got you, Christian. Make sure to work hard at car development so we can maintain our advantage to the chasing pack. Oh, what is it? Car development. Okay. Um, no idea what any of these mean. R&D automated. R&D is automated. Perfect. We don't need to mess with that, so. Oh, yeah, sweet. Perfect. Okay, cool. So don't have to mess with R&D at least. I don't think I have to mess with facilities either. Um, My helmet's on there. Perfect. That works. Okay, and then driver profile. Can I customize? Nope. Okay. Can't customize what I'm wearing. That's fine. I'm assuming if I have like my own team, I could, but first season in F1? Yeah, I don't have that yet. Currently starting 20th, which probably isn't great, since we want to be like at least top 10. We want to be up with McLaren, Ferrari. I mean, top 15, we're above the other Mercedes as well, so. But yeah, oh shit. I would want to be up with McLaren and Ferrari at least, but you know, we'll slowly work our way up. Alright, let's advance time to the race. Go to race weekend, baby. Let's get it. Bahrain for the first round. Here we go. Have somewhat of an idea of what to do, but at the same time, I have little to no idea on what to do. You know, I know that after a long straight, I don't want to just completely brake. I want to let off the gas a little, save some gas, save tire wear a little bit as well. You know, I don't want to crash into other drivers. That's probably the most important
Welcome
part.
to the team. I'm Ollie. I'm the team's head of R&D.
Hello, Ollie.
I'm here to help you deliver the results the team expects. Do that, and I'm sure we'll get on great. Your workstation's all set up and ready to go. Don't let us down.
All right. Look at the workstation here. Messages. God damn. All right, Ollie, welcome. See, you finally found your emails. Be sure to check back here often, as it's where we will send you any useful information regarding the current race weekend. It's a new laptop, so if you run into any issues, be sure to give me a shout. Will do. Alright. As mentioned before, keeping on top of research and development is critical to improve the car's performance. You also need to actively manage the limited supply of gearboxes and power unit components throughout the season. Shit, that's not gonna be... Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do that really well, but... You can find detailed explanations on how to manage these areas via the pause menu. Yeah, that's helpful. I've attached the preview for this weekend's Grand Prix. If you have any questions, come see me in the data center. Okay. So I'm assuming we have 2 hard compounds, 3 mediums, 8 soft compounds that we can use. Relatively easy. What's the word I'm looking for? Easy course track. But, alright. Fitted a number of new developments to the car. Try them out and let us know how they feel. Alright. And then dry conditions on the track for everything. Thanks, Mark. For qualifying in the race, looks like it should be nice and dry all the way through. The full report is attached. See that? I saw that before I read the message, so... Alright. No rivals so far. Alright, yeah, let's just get to the practice sessions, I guess. Session length. We'll do full. We'll do full length. One shot short. We'll do full qualifying as well. Alright, let's do it. Practice 1. Let's get it. I'm ready to drive. Maybe. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Just gotta wait for the game to load first.
Hello folks and welcome to Paddock Pass, your
Hello,
pre-race
Will.
edition for this, the inaugural round of the 2022 Formula One World Championship. And I've got to say, it feels great to be back. As is tradition, there is something of an air of a first day back at school on arrival here. But it's more than that, because the new era of Formula One has arrived. And with it, the eagerly anticipated
skip?
new car regulations, which have been designed to help promote better racing. With clean sculpted lines,
I wanna skip.
swooping rear and front wings, which should allow cars to follow each other more closely, new eye-catching 18-inch low-profile tyres, the return of ground effect, and
I
a
wanna
reduction of
skip.
aerodynamic physical adornments, the new cars look strikingly different, all while improving safety and pushing the limit of technical ingenuity. So then, which teams have interpreted the rules most effectively, and which drivers will adapt to their new car the quickest, leading the charge against the rest of the pack? Only time will tell. As always, we can't wait for this season to begin, but for now, from us, that's you.
Sweet, thanks, I guess. I really wasn't listening. Golf Airborne. Oh, excuse me. Alright, like I said, I'm ready. Let's go.
So this first race of the season is always quite difficult for us trackside and for those back at the factory as well, as it's the first time the car has run since winter testing. The more consistent mileage you can get in these sessions, the happier we'll be.
Sounds good. Garage tutorial. For practice sessions, a vital part of each Grand Prix weekend, not only do they give you an opportunity to learn the track, they also offer a range of practice programs to advance the development of your car. Still have not figured out how to do that, but your resource points, which can be spent on upgrades. Additionally, each program offers a number of development boosts. Completing one of these gives you your R&D valuable insights into the car's performance, resulting in cheaper upgrades. That's nice. And adjust your car setup over the course of these sessions to try and find those extra fractions. Note that the sporting regulations dictate that after each free practice sessions, you must handpick 2 sets of your dry tire allocation for the weekend while you can. Alright. Session info. No idea. I don't know. I just want to drive.
Let's get a few laps under our belt.
Alright, here we go. Yeah, we're on hard compounds. Notice that. You got a little bit of a difference here than what I remember from like F2. Alright, here we go. Oh boy. 38, not too bad of a lap time. Really need to slow down on that one, but it's fine. I don't remember how to speak.
Right,
Oh,
let's have
that's
you in
right.
at the end of this lap, please.
I remember how to talk to my engineer now. I don't know how many more laps I can get in with this practice session. But I feel good with a minute 38. To start. And I have 2 other practice sessions as well, so like I should be fine, right? Like complete up to 5 laps at normal race pace, so the ideal fuel load and pit stop strategy can be calculated. Each lap completed within the target time, and multiple laps together. This program is designed to benchmark your car's tire wear. Okay, I mean, I still got 50 minutes left here, so. Oh, I think I choose one of these. Okay. Okay, drive 1 lap and set the fastest time possible. Set up a few of the fastest available tires and return. do this one, why not? Let's do a flying lap, get on out of here. Why does it have to start me on a corner?
In this program, we're looking at ERS management. This is all about managing your battery efficiently through the lap to hit your target time. The overtake button will drain the battery quickly, but it will also give you maximum power. Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
Okay, so that's where I messed up in F2. Was I didn't start those. I was like, I just practiced. I just practiced going through the track. I didn't actually do any of the programs. So that's why I messed up in F2. Okay. I mean, I still did fantastic in F2. I won the fucking championship. I absolutely carried Sato through it, like, through F2, so... Now I know what to do with programs during practice sessions, so that's good.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
So we'll box this lap, get back with the numbers and whatever from our engineer. Try to just continue learning it, getting a little bit better line here and there. Just pushing it a little bit. Solid second sector there on that lap. Alright, let's go through the numbers, yeah? Okay. I'm bad on all my corners, apparently. So I'm good here as performance. Okay. 4 out of 5. Over 3 laps. Did I not stay within the 2 meters of... Damn. Oh well. Okay, so... Let's start with this. Cancel. Let's reread it. Yeah. Okay, so... Beat the average speed of the trap speed. We got that. Set an optimal 3rd sector time. Yikes. Achieve average cornering speed in a lap. Okay. Let's try. Let's go out with a flying lap again. On softs and behind the driver. Yikes, okay.
Okay, don't worry about tyres, just give it everything. In this test, we just want to make sure we can lap close to our rival's pace.
That was a bad corner. All good, all good. That was a good corner. I like that one.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
Well, we got all 3, so that works.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
We had that one bad corner, but other than that, the lap is pretty damn clean, so... I think it was this lap, too. Or this corner. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright. 5 out of 5 though, so I'll take it. Alright, complete up to 5 laps of the circuit at normal race pace. Stay within 2 meters. Incure below within a single lap. Activate DRS in all zones. Alright. Let's do it. Let's try it.
Okay, we need a few solid laps here to help us calculate a good race strategy.
I started following Leclerc when I shouldn't have. It's all good, all good. Oh gosh, that's bad. I'm looking at all the things on my screen. I don't know what they are, so it distracts me from the line.
Job so far, we're getting great data. Stay focused. Great lap, you nailed exactly what we asked for. Keep it up.
Come on, Ricardo. Get out of the way, dog. go around them, but then again, I want to stay on my driving line and get the fucking the points for my research.
Super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Look how far back Ricardo is now from me. Like, we had to spend like, I mean, like 3/4 of a lap behind him. Only should have moved over a little bit, like a long while ago, on that last lap.
Great lap. You nailed exactly what we asked for. Keep it up.
I don't know what what the battery percentage means. Like, I don't remember what we started with, but I'm like hanging around 5, 6, 7%. At least around the corners. Straightaways, it goes down to like 3 or 4%. Come on, Zal. Thank you. I'm not pulling up with what I did with Ricardo there, dog. Come on.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers. Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Oh, shit. thankfully I'm done with my lap, so hopefully we don't get a penalty for that, though. I didn't see a penalty, though, for any collision, so that's good. I didn't see any FIA warning pop up, so. So far, Daniel and Lando are doing pretty good with McLaren. Not sure where Max is yet, but right now I'm feeling pretty good, so. Alright. So out of 5 laps, we only took it down like 10, 12%. That's not bad. But 675 out of 675 for all of our points, which I'll take. The weight reduction didn't get that, but I mean shit, we got everything else, so we got the weight reduction right there with the race strategy one. Plus some weight reduction there on the qualifying pace, so I will take that. And I mean, it's just weight reduction. I was really just looking for that engine power and the gearbox there with the ERS management, so I would gladly take those two instead of the weight reduction. But like I said, we got the weight reduction on those two, so yeah, I'm good. I was a little scared with the race strategy for the gearbox there, but we got it, and all good. Alright, VER, that's gotta be for Verstappen. It's gotta be Max. See where he's at right now. Schumacher, okay. Sitting 11th right now? What the hell? 140, minute 40, that's crazy. I've gotten a minute 35, jeez. Alright. Yeah, I think we move on to practice session number 2. And see what we got there.
The session has drawn to a close, so let's review our top 3. Tiger, Leclerc, and Lando Norris.
Attaboy,
Sadly,
Max.
it's time to say goodbye as free practice is over. However, we'll be back shortly for more Formula One action.
Attaboy, Max moved from 11th up to 5th. Attaboy. Gets in front of a McLaren. Nice. That's going to be tough, though. Leclerc and Sainz. Carlos Sainz. Both Ferrari's top 5. But... damn. Both Mercedes down... still top 15, but... and Aston Martin right there, top 15 both with Stroll and Vettel. Okay. See, like, here... seeing this now, I probably could have gone with Ferrari. And probably teamed up with Charles. But, I mean, you can't go against Max, bro. You can't go up against Verstappen. You gotta go with him. So, like, alright, let's advance. Practice number 2, here we come. Alright, session info. Let's see. Oh, okay. Can we restart that? Because, like, beating the average trap speed and driving a clean sector is super easy, and I can get a line within 2 meters of the within 2 meters. Maybe I just didn't do 3 laps. I don't know. Let's redo it. Why not? Do a flying lap. Get out there with nobody else on the track. Let's get it. Let's do it. Entire lap. Here we go. Ah, shit. You can hold it down, you just gotta be careful on how you take your line there. That's all good, we still got 2 more laps, so try to get that line within 2 meters.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
Did we get... Okay. Still gonna try to go for like 2 more laps. See if I can, you know, for sure stick within 2 meters. Especially around that one section where it's full throttle but you're going up a hill. And that section, that part of the track where we kind of went outside of the line more than I was wanting to. Right here. Yep. Brake just a little bit. There we go.
Okay, so that last lap was a 1:36.8.
He wasn't there. I could have had a faster lap.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
It's all good, all good. We'll go back to the garage. See what our engineers got for us on that ERS program. See if we got that 5 out of 5 to get a little bit more weight reduction. Development. And all we really do is just now work on our corners here before we hit. I'm not pitting. Oh my god, look at this. 135 flat? Oh my god. 135-1, hell yeah. Okay, I'll for sure
Right,
pit
let's
this
have you
lap.
in at the end of this lap, please.
I'll for sure box this lap, yeah. Oh my god, 135-1? Hell of a time here. I was gonna box, but I see it's like minus 0.6. I'm like, I can't box now. Like, I gotta see what time I'm gonna get here. Just clean corners, nice, fast, straightaways. Like, hell yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah, we're definitely pitting this lap. Well, I figured this part of the track out as well. Just let off the gas a little bit when we're about to enter the apex, and then we're good to just full throttle basically all the way down. Alright, for qualifying, I mean, we have 8 pairs of soft compounds. If we could use a pair of soft compounds for for qualifying, shit, we could go with a 1:35.5 time for sure. What? How do we not get that? It's whatever. Alright. Oh, maybe it has to be like the first time you do it. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Alright. 135-1. Jesus. Alright, before we go to practice 3, I'm going to open my window. Yeah, my computer fans are just blowing hot air. Skip to practice 3. Here we go. Adam Max do.
It's time to remind ourselves of our top 3, who are Tiger,
Let's go!
Sainz, and Charles Leclerc. What an incredible practice session that was, but the fun doesn't stop here.
137's on flats, or on softs, okay.
Unfolds.
McLaren falls with softs. Good to know. Ferrari doesn't. They just stay. Mercedes goes up with softs. Okay. So medium compound, Ferrari and McLaren's up there. Soft compounds, Mercedes is up instead. Okay. But let's go. We got pure power. We achieved first in the speed trap in 5 practice sessions. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, 5 out of 5, 4 out of 5. What we do here is, let's just go to the track, drive on out.
Okay, track's green right now, so take a few laps to get the tyres up to temp and get yourself in the zone.
We're just gonna, you know, do like 2 or 3 laps and then get on with qualifying. Let's see how much fuel we got. We have 11 laps of fuel. Okay. We really don't need to practice, but why not? Let's just try to get a few laps in. We don't have to stay on the line, so let's see if we can practice a little bit without it. I mean, obviously we're going to stick to the line for the most part, but like there, I don't need to make that exact corner, like so. You know. Maybe we try to get over to the right there a little bit earlier as well. You know, just a couple different things. Like here, I really want to work on this exit as well. It's like this is something that I need to practice. It's like I shouldn't be going out that wide, so maybe we need to get up further to the left or the top of it. So there's 2 things that I want to work on here, just in this little practice area. We can for sure get that a little bit higher speed instead of 294. We can get that 300 plus. Oh boy, okay. I mean, that wasn't bad. If we're forced to be outside, we know what to do now. That was a little bit better. Yeah, we didn't go out as wide on the exit, so definitely want to try to maintain the left side of the track there as much as we can. .136.2, not bad, not bad. 3:26. Oh yeah, that's so much better. See if we can hit 135 again. Bad second sector, but that second sector is probably going to make or break a lot of racers for Bahrain today. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just the third sector is what's going to make or break it. We had a solid first and third, but the second sector wasn't great, so I don't know. We'll see. Gotta make sure to get around that corner instead of trying to cut through, but that was a clean turn. I like that. We can get this next hill clean. We can definitely set a faster time right now. It's only 1/100th of a second or a 10th of a second. See, we're on the edge of green. If we can just slower on that thing. I think 1:36.1 might be the time that we're going to have to go with for practice, but I mean, it's not a terrible time. Like, fastest we've seen so far is 1:37 from all the other racers, so 1:36 isn't terrible. I mean, if we start top 5 as well, that's nothing to sneeze at for our first race. We have 3/10 on my time, and now we're negative. Shit. Oh, we had such a clean second sector, and we blew it. Alright, we'll probably go. How much gas we got? We got 6 laps. Okay. We'll go one more lap. If we don't get 135, we'll just stop with 136.1. But I mean, we still have qualifying, which I think is the time that really matters for pole position and whatnot, so... Come on, baby, come on. You got plenty of time to catch up speed, boys. Come on. Contents, come on. One second, come on. Ah. Yeah, it's all good. 135 too, that's hell of a
Okay,
time.
we can take you this lap.
Oh, shit. 328 on the speed trap, though. 135 too. I'm much happier with that time. Even if we got like 135.5, I would have been happy with that. Alright, solid, solid, solid. Good practices, good practices. Alright, let's get to qualifying and on to the race. It's already been an hour and we haven't even gone into qualifying. That's insane. Alright. On to qualifying. Here we go. Earn maximum resource point. I didn't see what that said.
And with
Okay.
the cars now over the line, let's see our top three again. Tiger, Leclerc, and Max Verstappen. And if today's practice
Atta
is
boy,
anything
Max.
to go by, we're in for an exceptional weekend of Formula One.
Yeah, 137.5 fastest time. Like, come on. So if we can get 136, we're chilling. Hey, yo! Max, what are we doing here, dog? Alright, not bad, not bad. All that for that. Alright. Bro, we did better than Max in practice. Hell yeah. That's a hell of a start. Are we about to trade Max? No, I'm just kidding. Max is on the line. I'm not. I'm the rookie here. Alright. Qualifying 1. Is that all we have? Is just qualifying 1? Yep, just qualifying 1. Alright. Try to get the fastest time then, eh? I guess, let's go. Alright. Go to track. Once the car leaves the pit lane, parc fermé rules will take effect. No further changes to the car setup before the start of the race, except front wing adjustments and fuel levels will be permitted. Alright. Yep, I'm good. I'm gonna take flying lap. Just get going. Yeah. Here we go. To the start finish line. We should be good to rock and roll. Tires should be nice and warm as well. Got 2 laps, alright. This is qualifying, so we're not really going for speed track. Going for good lines, good corners. Like I said, we only got about 2-3 laps to do this as well to get a good time. $39.9, okay. We're on soft, so we have a chance for 135. 138.5 from Lewis. 138 from Max, out of boy. Sorry guys, time to set us time right now. Oh my god! What the hell? Oh, what the fuck did they put in the water today? God damn.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Bro, good thing I only got 1 lap of fuel remaining, bro. I put up a 133. What the hell? That is insane. Solid first sector. So far, we don't have a great second sector going, but we're less than a second behind right now, so. The 135.3, Jesus. Whoa, why are we creating smoke here, dog? What are we doing? Alright, we got 0.8 of a lap. So So we're gonna make it most of the way to pit lane, but we're not gonna be able to get there full speed. Alright, good. I'm not gonna lie, thought that was gonna be an FIA off of track limits. Scared me a little bit there. Yeah, 0.4 of a lap left for fuel. Oh shit, we're actually gonna make it to...
Understood. Stopping this lap.
We're actually gonna make it to pit lane, no problem, hell yeah. Oh, with 0.1% of fuel left, hell yeah. I think I slowed down just in time. Woo! But my god, 133? God damn! Holy shit, that's insane. I was like, yeah, we might get a 136. Fucking 3 seconds faster? Shit. Oh my god. Alright, well, Max falls down to 4th. Both Ferraris there. 2nd and 3rd. Yeah, so far we've got the best 3 sectors, so... Max is also in garage, so he's probably going to finish with a 138. And I'd like to see if he could go another lap to try to get to 137, but... Alright, let's do it. Hell yeah, we level 21, baby. And that's how it's gonna be, alright. Alonso all up there by himself, mixed in with the Sharks. Tyga, ourselves, starting off in pole position, baby. Then followed by 2 Ferraris, and then Max with 2nd Red Bull. And then we got both Mercedes back to back, and then Ricardo, Alonso, and Norris. Got the 2 McLarens split by the Alpine. And then I can't see past the past Zoe or Zhao, so alright. But all that really matters is where I am Mr. Verstappen is, so... Oh, now we can see. Alright. Top 15, Mr. Schumacher runs it out. Both Aston Martins down in 17th and 19th. God dang. Both Williams Racings down in 18 and 20. And then AlphaTauri... Gasly loses his teammate. I don't know what 16 through 20 means with the being like grayed out and this like the red next to him. But like I said, I would have rather seen Max try to get to 136. But I mean, maybe he wasn't fully trying since he knew like, hey, I got a 137. I don't need to try anymore, you know, like. Alright, let's do it. First race of our F1 career. Qualifying 3. What? Driver clip. What? Huh? What happened? Why did we... What? We just... Okay. Interesting.
No more testing, no more practice. This is the real deal, and it's make or break here at round 1 of this year's Formula One World Championship. We'll be racing around 3.36 miles of the magnificent Bahrain International Circuit today. Keep an eye out for drivers locking the front left down into the tricky braking zone of turn 10.
Yeah, since we're up front, we're going to be lucky.
Today's exciting race. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position.
Why?
A very happy Carlos Sainz will start second. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Hamilton,
What the
George
hell?
Russell and Norris, Ricardo, Bottas, Ocon and Guan Yu Zhou, Magnussen, Mick Schumacher, Pierre Gasly,
Why are we
Tiger,
starting 14th?
Sonoda, Vettel,
Explain,
Fernando Alonso and Alex Albon, Stroll and Nicholas Latifi. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so
What
let's
the
head down
hell?
to the track where preparations are underway.
Why did we...
So here we are in 2022 at the start of another Formula One World Championship. It all begins here, the start of the next generation of Formula One. With the end of the second turbocharged era, a new dawn begins. New regulations have been brought in to promote better racing, with the two big standout changes being the wheel size increase and the aerodynamics on the car itself. But will this result in us having a repeat fight for the driver championship? Will Mercedes retain their constructors title? We have lots to discuss then with Anthony Davidson, who's joined me in the commentary box for today's event.
Yeah. Why the hell
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Why the hell did we get a 13 position... 13 position, fucking penalty? I didn't see why. I have no idea. Okay. Tempted to just do one stop. But I don't know. I mean, selected strategy for 2 pit stops, so might as well just go with it. Yeah, I don't know why I'm starting in 14th, but not liking this. Everybody's so spread out there at the start. Try to be a little conservative until we spread out a little bit more. So I don't want to damage my front wing. Because I know that can be a huge
There's a new strategy available on the MFD.
son of a bitch.
Okay, copy that.
I'll be fine. Son of a bitch. Ah.
Wow, that was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
That's why I don't like starting behind people. You know, I don't know why I got the penalty I did. So, like, what the hell happened? Apparently my brakes don't work when I'm behind people. Holy shit.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Got that confirmed.
Bruh. Fucking hell.
Okay, here we go.
Come on, baby, come on.
Alright, let's focus now for the rest of the race. Okay, you're in the top 10.
Just need to get back into the groove of things with all the other drivers. Like, their braking is so much different. So like, I have to brake like a second earlier than what I would want to brake, you know. Instead of like the actual braking line that I, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have to brake according to them, which obviously is the smart thing to do because you know you don't want to run into them. But, like I'm braking way before them, just so I'm making sure I don't run into them. When we get past Zoe, just move on to the next. Take control, there we go. It's gonna go up, I'm gonna go down. Beautiful inside pass, he's probably gonna pass me back on the
Great
inside.
maneuver, you made it look so easy.
Yep. We're gonna go to the outside to make sure we don't collide with him.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Alright, Ricardo, here we go. We got 57 laps, so we got plenty of time. See ya, Daniel. Alright, Lando, you're next, buddy. Alright, there's both McLarens down now. Time to move on to the Mercedes. Got Verstappen in front of Russell, so we definitely can't hit or collide with Max once we get up to him. We're leaving McLarens in the dust, which is nice. That was a bad turn for me. Get past there. Alright, Max, let's work together here, bud. Come on, buddy. Got a Mercedes and Hamilton, and then Leclerc, and Ricardo. No, not Ricardo. And we already passed him. Sainz, that's right. Sainz and Leclerc. Hamilton, Sainz, Leclerc, let's go. Can't let the Ferraris get away. It's going to be impossible to get top two in this race. There's Sainz. Leclerc, what you got, buddy? What you got for me?
Nice move. Good job.
Thank you, Mr. Engineer. One Ferrari down. Both Mercedes are down. Yeah, Silent, don't collide with him. He's gonna collide, make him collide with me. If we're gonna collide, make him collide with me. Just like so, there goes both Ferraris now. Alright, now we just gotta hope Max gets top 5 at least. Start the season off strong.
Confirmed.
He's still gonna be able to use DRS since he's less than a second behind me. So we gotta get that up to a second. Got there's now it's a second. We just got to keep pushing it a little bit as well. Not crazy, but enough to keep getting the lead, especially with pits coming up. I should have looked at what laps.
Right, we have 2 stops left in this strategy, 2 more stops planned. Your pit window opens in 8 laps time.
8 laps, so lap like 15 then.
Leclerc behind. And the gap behind us is 2.7 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 6 laps old. We think they've got 1 more stop. Time last lap was a 1 minute 41.8.
Okay, so they're doing one stop strategy with hard compounds after this.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 5.0 seconds.
Battery's back to like 40-50%, which is nice, so definitely know what drains it. It's the DRS that drains the battery, so yeah, if we can just figure out why we got that 13 position penalty, we are definitely chilling. Because if we can get pole position on future races, we're chilling. We can have battery last the entire race. Ah, that's bad. Braking zone. It's all good. Still got the same lead in this game. Perfect. Because yeah, our battery's now back to 60%, even after the straightaways. We have DRS, but it's nothing crazy. Shit.
So our fastest lap is at 1:38.2. The fastest lap at this point in time is at 1 minute 38.2.
Okay. That's what I was trying to figure out, is if we had the best lap time, because I didn't remember seeing it pop up with me having the fastest lap. But now we for sure do, so that's good. Nobody's moved positions yet. Which, like I said, if Hamilton can, or not Hamilton, but if Max can stay top 5, I'd like to see him get top 4. So even at least make podium eventually, you know. Because with both Ferraris right there, we're kind of screwed. But he is on medium compound, so. Let's see what he can do on hard compounds once it gets to that. Since I'm pretty sure everybody else went medium. You know, everybody else went medium compounds, so we're probably doing that one-stop strategy to switch to hards when it gets to that point. He's got Russell right on his tail, Max does. I'm not liking the sight of that. Because if both Mercedes and both Ferraris can finish back to back, that's not great for us as a team. And especially not great just for Max, just for him. If he gets pushed out of top 5, then, you know, that's going to hurt him individually, and then, of course, on top of it, like I already said, hurt us team-wise. Especially with 2 teams finishing back-to-back. You know, F1's not meant to be easy, I guess, you know.
Gap to your teammate behind is 10.8 seconds.
Yeah, my battery's already back to 90%. Hell yeah. Alright, I'm gonna have to pit though by myself, and I'm gonna be back in the pack. But what I think is gonna happen is I'm gonna be able to pit with everybody else on the second time.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
What about our fuel? We only have... Oh, that's plus. Never mind. We chill. Yeah. I'm fucking... We have almost a lap more of fuel than we need, or than what we put in. So yeah, I'm good. I got about 58 total laps of fuel right now for the 57 lap race. So I'm chilling, you know.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 12.3 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're currently 5th, and the time last lap was a 1:41.5.
Kind of want to know like when their pit window is. If I could get it like back to back almost, you know, I pit and then he pits, that would keep me right there with the rest of the group. I mean, granted, I am on softs and not mediums, so I'm obviously not going to be able to use these tires as long as they can use theirs. Russell's still right there with him. up on the last couple laps before our first pit window, so. I'll probably pit like lap 16 or 17.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
Yeah, I'll probably pit like lap 16 or 17. All depending on what we got going on. Okay. Since our window is 15 to 19. I want to try to get that rejoin position down as low as I can, so try to just push as much as we can here last couple laps. And if we can rejoin along with the first group there, I don't think I'm going to be able to, but you never know. Since they're only 15 to 20 seconds behind me. Probably needs to be like 30 to 40 at least to be able to rejoin with them after I pit. Alright, next lap we got pit window opening. See what 2-3 more laps do. Okay, fifth now, sweet. I'm not sure how much time Russell is behind Verstappen.
Okay, we want you to pick this lap, so push now, push.
Yeah, sorry, Mr. Engineer, but I'm gonna wait another lap or two. Especially since now I'm 4th on that rejoin position, so if I can get that back to 1st, we're chilling. And then by the time we hit our second pit window, we'll probably have enough time gained again to get that rejoin position as 1st. Just need to see how far back. Well, they're 20 seconds back. How close are they? Yeah, they're pretty dang close, so. go one more lap. Try to get one or two clean more laps. More clean laps. I want to try to wait as long as I can before I actually box or pit to be able to make sure I'm back in first when I rejoin the race. Instead of being like second or third and not gonna fight fucking the Ferraris back up to first. So that's not gonna be fun. Granted, I would have the better tires, but still. I'd rather have the better tires get a good start to actually being in first again, you know. Instead of having to fight and actually use wear. Okay, let's box this lane.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
We're going to just make sure it says first for the rejoin position. "20 seconds, boys, come on." Actual pit stop's gonna be clean, fast. But getting me down the runway or track, 2.8 seconds, nice. Yeah, I think 19 laps is what that's saying that we can get out of these softs here. Hopefully.
Up to speed now, let's get some heat into those tyres.
Alright, well, I'm in first, but I'm barely fighting now. So just gotta go for it. Yeah, Russell is still on Max's ass right now. Corners are really where it's gonna shine for me on fresh tires. Being able to actually turn and get a good line off rip. 30 to 34 in our next pit window. Sounds good, Chief.
Leclerc is behind you. Okay, the gap behind is 2.1 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 16 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. Their last lap time was a 1 minute 41.5.
Solid third sector. See what we can work with here first and second now.
Gap to your teammate behind is 5.1 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're currently 5th. Time last lap was a 1:41.4.
Again, tell me Bob's alright. we looking fuel-wise? Plus 0.8 of a lap.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 7.6 seconds. You're in first position, front of the pack. Leclerc behind. Our gap behind is 6.4 seconds. They're on old mediums. You've got 11 laps until your pit window opens. All right, mate, that's 39 laps to go.
Oh shit. That's not good. 5 seconds. Shit, lost 4 seconds there. Stupid little bum. All good though, all good, we chill. And we still got the lead, that's all that matters. That lead might, that 4 or 5 seconds might come back to bite me in the butt with box time, like hit times and everything. So, we'll be good, we'll be good. Son of a bitch, did it again. That damn bump on the right side. Fuck. How the hell do I do it back-to-back laps as well? That's crazy. And the strategy might change here a little bit then. Fuck, dude. Turn 10, but that is a nightmare. I thought turn 1 here was a nightmare. With other drivers it can be, but playing turn 10 by yourself, that's a whole nother roller coaster. And I want to get out as wide as I can, but at the same time, I'm not going to go out as wide as I can now. Because I know it's just going to fucking spin me out, like, so stupid. And there we go, new fastest lap.
Gap to your teammate behind is 10.4 seconds.
Oh shit, Sainz is in second now. He passed up Leclerc.
Okay, Sainz is behind you. Okay, so the gap to the car behind is 9.5 seconds. They're on old mediums. They've done 21 laps on those tyres. We think they've got one more stop. And the time last lap was a 1 minute 41.2.
There we go, 137
Good
now.
job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Oh boy, are we catching up to the racers in the back of the pack now. Now we're actually seeing the cars, so. That turned out to help. Thank you, boys. Strolls out. What I've heard, that honestly doesn't surprise me. Alright, where you at, Stroll? Where you at? Okay, good. He's all the way off.
Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now. Okay, clear.
Why are there so many teams blue? Like... Red Bull's dark blue, there's dark blue behind me, and a slightly lighter blue behind me as well. There's whatever this blue color is. Max is in the pits, and so is
Max
everybody
is in the
else.
pits. Max in the pits.
No way, Schumacher. Sainz is out, Max is out, Leclerc's out. Nice. Oh my god, Max is in third. Hell yeah. They're all on hard compounds, like I guessed, with that strategy. So they're done for the... They're done pitting for the race.
Car behind you's just come in for the hard tyres. Car behind, running hard tyres.
Everybody's saying top 5, but just different positions now. Like Max, he split up those Ferraris. That's
You're
beautiful.
approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
To 34. I'm gonna try to hit it at lap 32. Just get a happy middle, and to give my medium compound tires the best lifespan that I can. Coming up on Aston Martins. I didn't brake as much as I should have there. I got a little scared of the right side. Like I said, lap 32 we're trying to pit instead of just lap 30. How are we looking on fuel? Plus 0.4 of lap. We should be good. I mean, we're over halfway of the race, so. We need to cut back on the throttle at the end of the straightaways a little bit more. Try to get closer to 150 each time instead of just like 100. I think that'd be better if we start doing that at 150 for each at the end of each straightaway. Try to save a little bit of fuel, a little bit more fuel, just to be 100% sure. What are we doing? What are we doing? Alright, that gave us a little bit of fuel, nice.
We're going to box this lap, push hard on the in-lap.
Oh yeah, we're doing a lot better on fuel consumption now. So yeah, just cut back to the 150 marker and we'll be fine. When it gets down to like last 5-10 laps, then we'll start pushing it hard again. Go to about 100, about the 100 mark. Steadily wide. Are we looking 50? Okay, yeah, we're good. We can get one more lap in. Yeah, we're already catching back up to a McLaren. Look at us go. Mr. Haas Racing, Mr. McLaren, Daniel Ricciardo. Give me some space here, yeah? Thank you. Now you and Mr. Haas back there can go back to racing. We should be seeing Norris anytime soon now then, yeah? size fit, alright. Well, I don't know who he is, we won't figure it out. Alright, yeah, we'll definitely fit this lap. So straight away we'll box
Pitting
this
this
one.
lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Oh, excuse me. Saved it. Oh, that was ghastly. Okay.
And away we go. No problems, very smooth. Red Bull will
Beautiful,
no
all right.
doubt be very happy with that stop.
2.7, hell yeah. Alright, who we rejoining with?
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit or receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Still got a minute on everybody, hell yeah. How are we looking fuel wise? 0.6, okay. Vettel and all them again, alright. Vettel, Schumacher. Never mind, we're 37 seconds ahead, but time updated then. Yeah, oh well. Beautiful, we get all three right here. Perfect. Schumacher tried to take advantage of it, and he does. Damn, my bad, Albon.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 40.1 seconds.
Come on, man. See if we can get to second, buddy. See if we can get Sainz. Second. Still less than a second. You can definitely catch him. Just a matter of when. That would be a hell of a way to start this season. Have both Red Bulls back to back. Order stand second. I want to see if I can catch up to at least Norris. I want to see if I can pass Lando Norris before the end of the race. There's Ricardo. I see him on the map. Or at least I saw him on the map. Another token? Hello. And I see him braking right there. Thankfully I did last second. Alright, next goal. Past Daniel Ricciardo, which is right there. I think Magnus, something Magnus. And I don't remember his name exactly, but I know it's like something like that. Right there. Come on, baby. Come on.
Gap to your teammate behind is 48.5 seconds.
Oh shit, Verstappen. What happened to Sainz? What the hell? Yeah, Sainz didn't pass. We didn't pass Sainz. Sainz is just out of the top 5 now. What the hell? fuck it, I'll take it, but like, I didn't even notice that happened. See if we can see him in the pits here. Interesting. Look on the right, see if we see the red marker. Nope, no red marker on the map. He's gotta be 6th then. Or something happened, he must have spun out. Is that him right there? I don't know. One way to find out, let's push it. We still gotta pass Norris, we gotta pass Lando. And then I think Sainz is after him. Or maybe Sainz first and then Lando. Nope, Lando's right there. So something happened. He must have fucking spun out right here then. Must have done what I did for 2 laps straight. While we're focusing on what happened to Sainz, we fucking went 136 flat on our time. Hell yeah. Still got another half a minute till we even catch up to Russell there. But he's still like hanging around that first little group, so probably be able to catch up to Sainz, but that's it. Sainz. I'm probably butchering the fuck out of half these names. Right there, we've got him here next lap or 2 then. He's only right there, we can catch him on the corners. Still got around 0.6 of an extra lap of fuel, so goes over 15-16% now. We're good. We got 17 laps to go here.
Pack, that's P1. Car behind is Max. Okay, they're on fresh hards. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Okay, 18 laps to go. Okay, so that's 17 laps of fuel remaining.
Okay, if Lando was 7th, this is 6th, but this isn't Carlos. What the hell happened to Sainz? What the hell? Oh, this is 19th. Never mind. Okay. Then we're lapping this guy twice. Shit. I was like, I could have sworn Sainz was still in the race. Tsunoda just totally said fuck the back markers and I'm just gonna stay here, like, go for it. Now you want to get out of the way. I see how it is.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
When the fuck did Leclerc get back in front of Max? What the hell? Impossible. George. There you go, Verstappen. Not a boy. I saw him passing back right now. They gotta be up in the corner, that's the only way, yeah. Yeah, they were at the corner when Verstappen repassed Leclerc. Been one hell of a finish between those two, and it just so happens to be that we get to watch that as well. If we can get close enough, we can watch that finale between Leclerc and Verstappen. If we can catch him in 3 or 4 laps. I've got plenty of fuel, so we're chilling. There's Hamilton, we'll see him now.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
There's the leader, so we are getting closer and closer. This is gonna be fun with whoever's next. It might be
Right,
Vettel,
we've
I
got
don't know.
enough fuel for 3 more laps.
It is Sebastian. Actually, we got half a lap, still more. Sebastian Vettel up here with the leaders, technically. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. There's Lewis. There's Leclerc. Lewis kind of got screwed over. Well, there's Leclerc gone. Oh, and this is perfect for Hamilton. Or not Hamilton, fucking Verstappen. I was kind of thinking, I think it was back on like lap 30 when I started like truly lapping everybody. Right before I had my first pit. I was thinking, you're like, what if I just pass Leclerc and just like stay between him and Verstappen for a while? You know, give Max a little bit of a lead for second, you know, like to basically secure second place. And wouldn't you know it, I even
We expect to
purposefully,
be noticing a bit of grip loss in the tyres around now, so just be careful.
like I didn't even purposefully mean to do this, but I thought of doing it. Bro, Vettel really screwed over Hamilton. And then those other two really screwed Leclerc over. What you gonna do about it? Oh, and that's beautiful passing time for Hamilton, or for Verstappen and me. Why do I want to continue to say that he's Hamilton? Hamilton's not on my team, bro. Or, yeah. Come on, get over a little bit, get over a little bit, get over a little bit. Hopefully that doesn't screw him over too much. Don't screw Max over. Well, first race in, we lap everybody. We got plenty of fuel to burn.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Got plenty of fuel. What you want about, bro?
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Man, damn, magnesium still ain't letting him pass. It's crazy. There we go, Verstappen gets past him. Might be able to see if Leclerc gets past him here on this next turn. There goes out the session. That's both Mercedes, isn't it? No, not Mercedes, Aston Martins. Oh my god. That's crazy. And Leclerc did get past him, alright. See if Hamilton can get past him, see what he can work with. That's crazy, bro. First race, both Aston Martins out. Shit. I was wondering why we were going so fast. I'm using my battery. $133, $134, $136. 135, alright.
Oh, that's the race win! That is the race win! You've been amazing today, mate. You deserved that. Well done.
Ooh, man.
Smiling faces on the pit wall then after that superb win here at Sakhir. And rightly so, a brilliant effort from the whole team.
And I think Max got second. Yes,
So,
sir,
Anthony,
baby.
what made
He
the
did.
difference
Let's
out there
go.
today?
I think the key here was just the quality of the racecraft, you know? I mean, how many overtakes did they make overall? I'm sure we have a stat person keeping score somewhere, and it was fantastic to watch, wasn't it? This is a strategic sport at the end of the day, but it's always really gratifying to see close-fought battles on track. It's what all the fans are after.
Beautiful, 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 babe. Come on.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. First of many. Let's go. First of many. Yes. God damn. One race, more than one level. Hell yeah.
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you
26
say is a
and 18 to
contender
start
for
the
Driver of the
season.
Day?
I have to give it to the Tiger. They demonstrated a very delicate touch in close proximity to other cars, as well as showing a lot of maturity and patience in difficult situations.
Let's move on to the Constructors, and Red Bull take over as championship leaders. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.
What if we just go on down here? Both Aston Martins, bro. That's insane. He still finished? I thought he said it was. I thought you said Vettel. I thought the game said Vettel was out for this session. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so we want to be top 10 at least. Other than that, nobody else gets points. Which, let's see. Alpine got 1 point. Okay. Guess I could just use standings now. Yeah. That does it right here. Okay, so McLaren did as expected, I guess, with the medium and hard tire. They should have gone with softs. They did a lot better, but yeah. Mercedes back to back, but they did split up Ferrari, which, let's see, 15 and 8 is 23, and then 22. So Ferrari's still leading just by 1 point though, but they got 23. Mercedes has 22, so not bad though. But of course, the drivers of the day, both Max and I, move up from our grid positions. We started in 14th, bro. We could have easily passed Max a lot earlier in the race as well. Bro, an hour and a half worth of racing. Fuck, dude. Man. But let's see, 26 and 18. So that'd be 14.44 to start the season. Fuck, dude. Oh my god. Hell yeah. It's requesting your attendance at today's meeting to help them resolve an issue. Alright. Department events may ask you to make difficult decisions and cover a range of topics such as marketing, driver, media development, and more. Okay. How you choose to respond to these events has a direct effect on many things, such as your claim. They may even trigger an on-track
Could
rivalry.
you take a look at this for us, please?
Okay, the durability department have freed up some extra resources, and that they believe will be best used on reducing gearbox wear. From your on-track experience, do you feel that would be good use of resources used on reducing gearbox? Extra resources? Absolutely.
The department wants me to pass on their thanks for helping out.
To reduce wear on the gearbox? Hell yeah, I would. That sounds like an amazing use of resources. Yeah, right there. 44 points, 23, 22, and 10. Man. And driver standings, if the rest of the season goes like we just had here in Bahrain, there's no telling what's going to happen with the rest of the season. Trophies right there, Bahrain, baby. Next up, we have Saudi Arabia, I believe. No rivals. Race wins. Okay, I drove 77 laps. God damn. See, don't have any money yet. I don't know when I get money. But I don't know. Let's do gearbox. Pending. I don't know why. I don't know. Um. Eight, 9, 10. We have one more, that's right. Okay, we could go energy store, we could go turbo. Let's go turbocharger, yeah. Okay. R&D, I think that gets... I think they're doing automated. I forgot about that. Alright, but yeah, we're good there. See if I can see anything in progress. Messages, any messages? I see... Mail, that's what I was... Yeah. You've received a trophy for your first career win at the following track, Sakar. After you claim the trophy from this mail, you may view it and your other trophies in the Super License. You can show off your accolades by marking a trophy as a favorite, allowing other players viewing your Super License to see what you've earned. I see. Claim all. Hell yeah. Bahrain, that looks fucking sick. Oh yeah, right there. Alright, well, now we know how to do that. Just press down on the left stick, so we're good there, yeah. Quit to main menu, there we go. I was like, what button is 10 on my controller? But it's on my steering wheel. Alright, that will do it for today. I mean, solid first race for us, honestly. F1 Life, real quick, though. Where do, driver profile, maybe? Oh, excuse me. Badges. No. Sorry, car library. I got the F1 Life. Where do I use it? Casual and racewear, maybe? Racewear, okay. Ooh. Well, when we make our actual actual team, whenever we can do that, then yeah, we definitely are gonna get a lot of these going, you know, actually make them look good, because I know that doesn't look great, but you know, it's just there for now. So, oh man, but all right, like the camera says, not the camera, like the screen says. Thank you all so much for watching. Anybody in the future, thank you for that as well. Follow socials down below or on one of my channel pages. And as always, till next time.